Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
All right, tap just below your collarbone. Maybe people are out experiencing some sunshine and warmth this morning.
If not, people can just talk about it.
Could be. Did anybody go to see the eclipse?
Here, yeah.
No?
It's the friend that went to Indianapolis. So
Mm-hmm.
it cost them $400 a night.
Yeah.
And it helped me hotel.
Yeah.
I heard the red ones would be charged.
They were charging me $100.
So the lesson is book your hotel now for 2044. Because there's only a tiny corner of Montana that gets it in the US.
Oh my gosh.
Or I believe Iceland next year. Flights to Iceland are not that expensive from Chicago. Like Middleston. If anybody has any glasses from the eclipse and they want to recycle them, bring them into class because there is a group that is collecting them to send them to South America for school kids to say, you know, I'm going to collect some and mail them on. So, evidently, they only have a 3-year lifespan.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about keeping them until 2044,
No.
think again. Bring them in and I will mail them on. Right, side ribs. And the same goes for those of you at home. And while I'm thinking about, for those of you at home, for those of you that did the classes online, there is no class on Friday. I forgot about that when I did my newsletter this week. Good. And loose and relax. Swing your arms as loose and relaxed as you. So before class started, I was asked if I knew what the biggest cause of falls is amongst seniors. And there was a study done in Canada a few years ago based on video evidence of seniors. Now, when I started to read about this study, I had visions of camera crews following seniors around. Like, are they going to fall? Is this person going to fall? But what it was is they installed cameras in the community areas of senior living facilities. And over a period of time, they collected videos of people falling. And then they gave those videos to 3 different teams of people. And each team on their own came up with the reason why that person fell. And then they collated the results to come to their conclusions. Now, before this study was done, all the evidence that had been gathered upon seniors falling was all done on anecdotal evidence. It was done by doctors and therapists and things like that, asking people why they fell, which has a number of problems with it. First of all, the person has to understand why they fell, which is not always obvious. And second of all, they also have to be honest about why they fell. Because, you know, some people, if they've got kids that want them, their parents to go into an assisted living place, and the person doesn't want to go, and they are going to lie about why they fell. With this video evidence, all that was eliminated. And so the big takeaway from that study was that 41% of falls were caused because the person lost control of their movement, lost control of their balance. And what's one of the big things that we work on in this class? Controlling of movement. Because when you learn to control your movement, you control your balance. So yes, you are learning to control your balance. However, it is the learning to control your movement that improves your balance and reduces your risk of falling. And so clinical studies have shown time and time again that Tai Chi is far and away the best way to reduce your risk of falling. If you're over the age of 65, yeah, it's nobody in here, is it? Your risk of falling in the next 12 months is 1 in 4. If you're over 75, it is 1 in 2. And so those are the odds that people who are not in this class are playing with. And I can't remember the out-of-pocket costs of a fall, but it is a lot of money out of pocket, even with Medicare and Medicaid.
John, isn't there also a mindfulness component? I mean, just like being, as you often will emphasize, you know, pay attention to your breathing, don't be thinking about what you're doing after class.
Is there a mindfulness component to fall prevention? Absolutely. Of paying attention to what you are doing and not thinking about what you're going to get at the grocery store when you're on your way there. Yes, totally. Totally. So being in the moment, being present with what you're doing is also an important aspect, which is another aspect of what we work on in here. So clinical studies have shown that Tai Chi reduces your risk of falling by around 58%. I think it was Harvard that came up with that number. But they've done lots and lots of studies on Tai Chi and fall prevention, and every study shows that it is far and away the best thing that you can do to reduce your risk of falling. And the studies are done on classes similar to what we do. And so all the things that I talk about, things like keep your head up, keep your eyes up, back up straight, weight sunk down, knees bent, moving from your center rather than your shoulders. These are all things that go towards learning how and practicing how to control your movement. And the mindfulness aspect of being present with your movement. So if you're doing, Dancing with a Rainbow, you're thinking, oh my God, Dr. Phil is on this afternoon, I've got to remember to watch that. You're not doing Tai Chi. You're not paying attention to the way you're moving. You're not learning and practicing how you're moving. I know this one's a really difficult one to let go of, but when somebody sneezes or coughs in class and you turn around and you say, bless you, you're taking your attention away from what you're doing and putting it to somebody else. I'm going to say, let go of that. This is a time to think that everything is about you, and you are only focused on what you're doing, paying attention to what you're doing. So if somebody sneezes, just notice it in the background and just let it go. Now, if I keel over with a heart attack,
Just keep
like,
on going.
no, in that circumstance, like, do something. At least one of you do something. If I'm not breathing, don't resuscitate. But if I'm still breathing, look after me. So yes, so focus, the point is, focus on yourself, focus on what you're doing, and don't be interested in what anybody else is doing. Okay, this is really an hour for you to be selfish, to think of yourself and yourself only. And so when I say something like, keep your head up, the reason that I say something like that is because somebody is doing this. And rather than going, Susan, not again, please keep your head up. Because that's going to make Susan feel bad. Okay? So if I say something like that, it is because I am talking to somebody in the class. If you want to get the most of this class, assume that I am talking to you. That there's only you and me in the room, and whatever I've said, check it for yourself. And if you go, well, my knees are relaxed, I can move my knees. Hey, that comment wasn't aimed at me, I'm good. But if you're like, my legs are a bit straight, I could relax a little bit more. Oh, I've learned something. Nice. Because despite what you think, I do not like talking. I try to be very conservative with my words. That's the only thing I am conservative with, but I don't say something unless I have to. I'd like to come into this class and just say nothing, and just have you all just follow along. All right, let your arms come to us and turn your weight. And let your arms swing on the. Any other thoughts, comments, or questions? So I do a full prevention class here. I do not know off the top of my head when the next one is. But look out for a class called falls. They do not have to happen to you. And that will teach you probably way more than your PCP knows about falls. And so we go through the causes of falls, we go through the cost of falls, the consequences, and most importantly, we spend a lot of time on things that you can do to reduce your risk of falling. And there is a lot that you can do. All right, tap the small of your back on the opposite side, inside the shoulder. Nothing else? And bring your waist to rest. All right, well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to have to tell you a joke. So a Mobius strip goes to the psychiatrist. Psychiatrist says, lie down and tell me all about it. Mobius strip looks up at him and he goes, I just don't know where to start. Head up, eyes up, for those of you that all went in response to that. All right, take your head to one side. Roll it down, round your shoulder without tilting it back, bring it across the top. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Change target. One more. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, roll your foot. Change direction. One more. Straighten up and yes, rub your hand. Rest. Other rest. Forearm. Other forearm. Elbow. Other elbow. Interlace your fingers, roll your wrists. Change direction. And push one wrist up and then the other. Nod. Rub your palms. Hands on the small of your back. Keep your head still, your head upright. Circle your feet. Your head upright, eyes up. Was I talking to you? One. Change direction. One. If you choose, bring your feet close together, circle your toes. 1. Change side. 1. Tap the ball with 1 foot on the floor. Tap the ball with your other foot on the floor. And whether you are sitting or standing, bring your feet to shoulder width apart, toes straight up. Knees relaxed, back up straight, head up tall. Arms relaxed at your side. So take a moment to make sure that you are in the present moment. That you let go of all the thoughts that you have of the past. Let go of all the thoughts that you have of the future. You are concentrating on your breath and your movement. So let your weight sink down, your knees bend. Your hands float up to the height of your shoulders and your legs straight. Your hands sink down. Your legs. Inhale, your hands float up. Exhale, your hands sink. Inhale. Exhale. So we are regulating the flow of blood and chi to bring our body into the ideal space for the exercises to come. We are also regulating our mind, bringing our mind into the present moment. And we are regulating our breath. Broadening one's chest. Your hands float up and your legs straight open to the side. Your hands close. Your legs bend as your hands sink. Inhale, your hands come up and over. Exhale, your hands close. Sink. Inhale. Exhale. Dancing with the breath. Keep your knees bent. Bring your hands up over your head. So shift your seat to the right. Your hands go to the left. Your seat goes to the left. Your hands go to the right. Inhale, your hands go to the left. Exhale, your hands go to the right. Inhale. Exhale. So ensure that your shoulders stay squarely above your pelvis so that your back stays up straight. Your head up and your eyes up. Circling up. Bring yourself to the center. Your arms come down. Your right hand comes up, followed by your left, and your legs straight. Your arms come down, and your legs. Inhale, your arms come up. Exhale, your arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. Twist, waist, and swing. Put your left hand in front of you as your right hand swings up to the side. Push your right hand over your. Inhale, your left hand comes up. Exhale, push over your right. Inhale. Exhale. Rowing the boat. Drop your hands. Your arms come up the sides and your legs straight. Down the front and your legs. Inhale, your arms come up. Exhale, your arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. holding navel. Swing your right hand up in front of you, turn to the left, straight leg. Then your hand palm down, bring it down, turn forward. Inhale, swing your left hand up. Exhale, swing forward. Inhale. Exhale. Look up at the moon. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Swing both hands up to the left side, your legs straight. Swing your hands forward, your legs. Inhale, swing your hands up to the right. Exhale, swing forward. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing hard. Swing your hands forward. Hold them up to yourself. Your right hand presses out and you turn to the left. Then your hand palm up, pull back, turn to the left. Exhale, your left hand pushes out. Inhale, pull back. Exhale. And wave hands like clouds. Take your left palm towards you with your right hand down. Turn to the left. Hands chain. Turn to the right. Again. Inhale, turn to the left. Chain. Exhale, turn to the chain. Inhale. Exhale. to the ocean. Your hands change on the right. Turn to the left corner, turn your left foot out. Reach as far down as you are safe and comfortable. Scoop your right hand up, followed by your left. Bring them over your head. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale. In. Playing with waves. Keep your back upright. Bring your hands down. Pull your wrists up to your shoulders. Shift forward. Your wrists go down, away, and up. Shift back. Your wrists come down, in, and exhale. Shift forward. Inhale. Shift back. Exhale. And so as you do this, think that you are moving your waist backward and forward, and that your shoulders stay squarely above your waist. This is the important action here, is this movement of your waist forward and the movement of your waist back. And your back staying up nice and straight, your head up, your eyes up, your knees bent. Spreading your wings and your palms to face each other. Shift back and over. Shift forward and inhale and open. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Again, the focus is on your waist moving backward, moving forward. Shoulders staying squarely above your waist. Head up, eyes up. Knees bent and your waist drop down. Punch. Step back to shoulder width apart. Hands at your side, settle. In the center, your left hand reaches out. Open. Close, pull back. Exhale, your right hand reaches out. Inhale, pull back. Exhale. Inhale. Lying like a goose, drop your hands. Your arms come up the sides, your legs straight. Your arms come down. Your legs down. Inhale, your arms come up. Exhale, your arms come. Inhale. Exhale. Spinning wheel. Squat down as far as you are, safe and comfortable. Imagine how you are. Circle up to the left and your legs straight. Down to the right and your legs down. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle. Inhale. Exhale. Start from the bottom, change direction, circle to the right, and your legs straight. Down to the left, and your legs. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle. Inhale. Exhale. Bouncing a ball. Stop the bottom. Straighten up. Left foot. Right. Right foot. Left hand. Head up, eyes up. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. So keep your back up straight. Shift your weight. Get your balance. And only once you've got your balance, you pick your foot up. A closing movement, shoulder width apart, serpent. Your hands come up to your nose, your legs straight. Your hands press down, your legs. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, press down. Inhale. Exhale. And when your hands reach the bottom, send your palms to face each other. Make sure there's space between your fingers. Your fingers are nice and relaxed. Your thumbs are at the level of your navel. Your elbows are a little away from your body, creating space underneath your armpits. And concentrate your mind on your breath. Notice how your breath flows in and out of your nose. Notice how your abdomen expands as you inhale, how it contracts as you exhale. So just observe your breath, resisting the temptation to influence it. Just notice how your breath flows in and out. And on your next exhale, let it